Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Cobalt Core Loop 14 as we continue to play with books. Still don't know how to unlock question mark, but I want to keep playing with books because I find books so far to be a very interesting character, but I think we're going to go for Perry and Dizzy this time around. I think maybe previously we were working on evasion, now let's work on shields, and Perry is a pretty decent damage dealing character to have, or crew member, pilot, not a pilot. Excuse me. But let's random and play as a ship other than the Artemis. Jupiter. So we'll play the same characters, but Jupiter launches special Jupiter drones which channel the attacks, and well, that's basically it, isn't it? Don't the Jupiter drones take 1 energy? They do. It's a bit of a negative, but hopefully we can work through it. And then the comms start weak, and then the cockpit is going to have brittleness. Oh boy. I mean, let's do it. I'm not gonna try to do any sort of like infinite build. I still strongly believe that is gonna be books with rigs, and I think probably, well, I don't know. Max, yes, but you need something that can do damage, so probably Perry or Drake. Gain 1 garbage, 2 max hull, 1 max shield. If we're rolling Dizzy, sorry, I got like an almond stuck in my throat. If we are playing with Dizzy, I don't want to lose max shield. We'll lose max hull instead. Go down to 4 out of 5 HP, not that good. And we'll go for upgrading to type B. Basic shift and basic dodge, both being free but exhaust, is honestly not that bad. You know, they're free, you dump them out of your deck, you don't have to draw them after that point. Maybe this is a build in which we can go infinite with our cards, but we do need something in the deck that does damage and draw, like Riggs's damage draw card. Otherwise, we're just doing whatever we have. Probably just gonna, play the game. Hey, books. Hi, Mr. Dizzy. Those crystal shards you carry around all the time, can I see one? Sure thing, what for? I just want to hold it up against this device. It's called a Geiger counter. Okay, all good. Here's your crystal back. Yay. Books is a fun character. So basic shift and basic dodge, you just play him to dump him out of your deck. We are getting hit in the cockpit. Not a big fan of that, but we can lunge out of the way. Let's hit the empty spot on our hull, so we don't actually take any damage. Jupiter drone is still out there. I guess we'll send out another Jupiter drone and start attacking. We don't have any mage shards, so this is just gonna be a multi-shot, block shot. Kick their butt. Whoa, hey, language. What you talking about? What you talking about? This is a good ship. I forgot just how good of a ship this is. The Jupiter drone. Wait, I gotta actually attack first. Rather, not the Jupiter drone, but the Jupiter ship. It is so good for doing damage. Bloodstone bolt. Hurt, heal, do damage. All 3 of these cards are free, which is kind of funny. The Bloodstone bolt, if you don't have shards, you don't heal, so it just hurts you, but it's a free attack that does 3 damage. On exhaust, you can have it heal you more, or you could have it only have 1 shard cost to get the full value out of it. That's not bad for a card. That's really interesting and really cool. I don't know why these cards have a 2 in the background. Maybe that makes them uncommon and the 1 is the rare card. I think 3 on the flag on these cards means that they're common. Stun charge, also really freaking good. Insanely good even, and stun charge on Jupiter drones should just wreck. Like every Jupiter drone should stun. So that's a lot of power. In fact, it makes me want to just take a stun charge because I know how good it's going to be. We're not going to have a lot of maneuverability, because we don't have Dizzy. So having a stun on hand seems to be the play. Distress signal. Wait, no, it's a pirate. Why is it always a pirate? Hey, Drake, don't give me warp prep. I'm gonna kill you instead, hopefully. Now the stun charge does go away on the next turn, but we can Jupiter's Moon and attack and immediately take out your cannon, at least temporarily. Who needs energy? What's this about energy? And why don't we... we can either stack up one shield, one basic shot for 1 damage, or dump the corrupted core. Let's dump the corrupted core. I don't think 1 damage is gonna matter. Jupiter Drone would be able to block this shot, but we can block the shot by moving right twice, but we would also not really get that much damage done on this turn. Actually, a lunge keeps us safe. So we're gonna put out a, very nice. Oh, this'll keep the drones alive too. We will drone, lunge, keep our drones alive. They're gonna be a little bit out of position, but that should be totally fine. That's excellent. We'll get another drone out. Block shot, basic shot. We're gonna lose 1 drone, but that's totally fine. The other one might not be able to attack for the near future, but or for the near time, that's okay. Stun charge will, and this is why we have stun charge, stop you. And every drone fired a stun charge there. That's the whole point of having stun charge with the Jupiter's drones, I feel. All right, that's pretty good. Draw all 0-cost cards from your discard pile. I guess maybe 3 is rare, or maybe 3 is something else. That's pretty good. Sidestep, not so much. Overpower is pretty interesting. But expensive. I kind of like 0 draw. It'll draw stun charge, it'll draw the crystals. We can make it only cost 1. Or we can make it give us an energy and then draw the cards and then exhaust. There's also a way in which you can make exhaustible cards not exhaust, but I think that is something to do with the Max character. I believe he has either an event or a card that makes exhaustible cards no longer exhaust. I forget which. So what do we need? What are we doing? What are we doing? What do we need? Overpower for more damage. It does work very well with multi-shot. It works super well with multi-shot. Drawing 0-cost cards. It'll only be stun charge and the crystal. So let's take overpower. Fill your shard to max at the start of combat. Stun calibrator. I'm sorry, books, like, this seems kind of cool. Max shard, I love it, but stun calibrator, I've said it previously, I'll say it again, it might be the best card in the entire game, or the best relic, rather. I don't think we need 2 stun charges. 1 energy for overpower is very good. Extra shots on multi-shot, also pretty good. Flippable lunge, I like it. I think 1 energy overpower means we can do a lot of damage faster. Let's go there. It's still exhaust, it's just cheaper to play. Now, if only we had piercing. If we had upgraded the piercing card, it would be better off for us, but that's okay. Temp shield, a buff, weak wings. I'd love to get Jupiter's Moon over there, but we're not going to be able to. So let's just get it out and then do some damage. I'm gonna lunge. That way the Jupiter drone, oh, this is the ship. I hate this ship. By lunging, hopefully we're in a position where we can deploy the Jupiter's drone. And we can, but we have temporary payback, which really sucks. But we can also deploy the drone and move the heck out of the way. So I think this is gonna be, this will activate the mage card next time it draws. Basic shift is very good, because now we can actually maneuver our drones. So a deploy and a move left is fine. We do have stun calibrator, we don't have 2 attacks. I think we will move ourselves, deploy, overpower, move ourselves again, and that's a lot of movement, but now you don't have damage reflection, and we can do damage. So, stun charge, deploy, and then you just start smacking. Basic shot. Damage. If we do draw, kick their butt! Books! If we do draw the card that forces us to attack, we would still be fine, because we would have the, and I think this will not kill him, but it's gonna come close. Maybe it will kill him. We would still have these drones out that would block the damage. Safety override. I don't know why, though, perfect. I don't know why, it's funny that the drones all fired. You could like die on that combat if you're not careful. I don't know why he never powered up his own damage reflection. Oh, because we stunned him. No duh. All reliable. Geode, buoyant. I don't think we want this, because we'll have to, on turn 1, because it's buoyant, we would have to move in order to deploy it and the Jupiter drone. So instead, I think I prefer block evolution. It's just big block. Momentum is also pretty good, but let's take some book cards. Energy refund or weak cockpits. We don't have expensive cards, we'll take the weak cockpits. Very easy elite fight. Fiddly doop, who dares enter my cool wizard zone? Hello sir, I've seen your work before. I was wondering if, wow, a fan. No autographs. Why are you trying to kill me? Okay, play that. I do enjoy a turn like this where we can actually just kind of like move out of the way once. Your cockpit is weak. Oh, and Solar Winds made it so that we would actually, get right here. Get right here. I can't attack you unless this draws an attack. Can't attack you, which means I can stun you, prevent you from adding garbage to my deck. We're going to move. Moon. I could stun you or overpower. I think I'm gonna stun because we had to spend some energy on that turn playing other cards, I think. Corrosion sucks, but we can just, play it when it shows up. Multi-shot will stun. Probably should have moved to begin with, but dude, the mage card with the drones is absurd. We don't need anything else. We just need books and Jupiter drones. Lose all shard for each attack, do 2 damage. I mean, Glimmer shot with the Jupiter drones seems fantastic because for 3 shard you do 6, which is actually 6 or 12 or 18. But we're doing very well without it. It would be like a very good KO card, and we can add it just to, have it, not exhaust it, but just, take it in the deck. I like Scoot. Scoot with the upgrade is very nice to give us some maneuverability because basic dodge is gonna wear out. Let's go Glimmer Shot, try to nuke enemies quickly. The first time you play a crystal shard each turn, get temporary health. It's the missile guy. Actually, I'm a frog, help the toad. Enter combat. I mean, on the bright side, actually, let's talk about the negatives. The negative is that we can't do any damage. The positive is that we have moons, which can. So play it, it'll block a missile. It's not gonna do anything else, so, end turn. I guess we can shift things out of the way if we have to. On this turn, are we going to shift things out of the way? I think we should. We can't move. Oh, dude, this guy is gonna die. If we shift the acid missile out of the way, I can block a missile. We don't have to stop everything. The Seeker is going to land, but that's not that bad. We can take it out with a lunge moon, but we're out of position for this guy. But I'm actually kind of hopeful that he's gonna come over to me. Get that out of the deck. I mean, he hasn't taken damage in 3 turns, which is very funny. So he's gonna hit. With one move, we can stop the acid missile from hitting and stop a missile. What a strange, we should have maybe stunned him. You know what? Stunning you. That way I get to save a drone, which really doesn't do that much except ensures that I can use it to block a shot on this turn. I don't know, that doesn't seem very good in hindsight. And yet, things are actually working pretty well. I guess if I had enough drones out there, for 1 damage, I could take out each one of these. Oh, but the cockpit is weak, so be careful about that. I mean, this is still going fine. He should get away. We are just, at this point, kind of like unable to stop further subsequent damage, but this is the final turn. He's gonna leave, and he's gonna live. I'm actually exceptionally surprised that that worked. Weird. I guess you can do that with like any build. Rude, rude. Okay, fine, I offer you 1 treat. Makes enemies' missiles launch backwards. A Seeker missile that just does 2 damage and cannot be missed. Cannot miss. Or a artifact. We don't need missiles, I think, because this will only launch 1 missile. We want multiple attacks, which means we need attacks, lasers and such. We'll take the artifact on this one. I'm gonna take the missile one of these days. It just doesn't seem very good now. I've also never seen an upgraded missile, but Grim War. Gain a crystal shard on the first turn of combat. That's really good. Not only is it free draw, it's free shard power, so. Really nice. Really, like, just solid cards, solid build so far. I'm enjoying it. Of course we get cockpit targeting and then fight an enemy without a cockpit, says Perry. I love how your crew interact with the encounter you're facing and the artifacts you have. They ensure that you are following along with what's happening, and it's just a very cool mechanic. It's not much of a mechanic, but it is very cool that they are following along. That's very good damage. We're taking none. I'm gonna keep my evade so I can evade, launch a moon. And we can keep getting value out of the overpower, which is now gone, but that's okay. You're doing 2 damage. Okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can kill you. It's gonna be a weird turn. The crystal? A moon? Actually, okay, well, attack for 2 damage each. Attack for each, 2, attack for 2. So right now, this is an attack for 4 damage. If I launch a moon, it'll be an attack that it equals 12 damage. However, I could just move twice, shot, take no damage. I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna do the more fun play, which is moon, Glimmer. I see, it actually is firing individual shots, but that many times. Okay. Rev the engines. Hermes Boots moves further. Retain exhaust. The fact that it retains is actually kind of nice. Gain 1 shield and then gain more. Add a wave beam to your hand. The wave beams are free attacks that do good damage. You pay the cost once, and then the card is free whenever it shows up. I don't know. Kind of like Rev the Engines, because I don't think I've ever taken the card. I guess I've never taken Wave Beam before either. It's like a different Gatling gun? I don't know. I don't remember the name of the card. The one that gives you an attack every turn that exhausts. Chip shot. It's kind of like that, except you prepay the same energy cost, but the card is stuck in your deck, and you have to draw it. So this does cost 2 draw to play the Wave Beam. This one costs 3 draw to play 2 Wave Beams. It is nice to have, you know, a cheap or free attack in your deck, especially with Stun Calibrator, but it is a little expensive. Rev the Engines, you know, now that I think about it, I don't think that's going to be particularly good because we're going to run out of dodges super quickly. Maybe a free attack is something that we're going to be interested in. I don't take it, so I'm going to take it. I know, weird decision making, right? Lose all shard for each? No, we need more crystal shards now, because we have multiple cards that we actually want to have the shards for. We'll fight the crystal. I'm surprised Books doesn't have anything to say about this thing. Well, we can definitely stun, even though that's unnecessary. Multi-shot and Mage Hand do the same damage. We'll play this one instead, and then we can just dump a card. He got him. It's strangely beautiful. So add 2 crystal shards. This is actually, oh, right to your draw pile. This is an interesting fight where I don't know if we can actually do it the way I wanted to. We can just let the drone tank a hit and die, get the Wave Beam. It'll get added to my hand, but if I lunge and then basic shot, we're gonna get hit for 6 and then die. Jupiter's Moon will be retained. We've got some good cards coming up, and hopefully we can draw basic shot, which we need. Actually, we can't stun you next turn. We just have to block through it. This is a dangerous turn. Give me the Wave Beam. End turn, because there's nothing else to do. I'm not gonna shoot you down. Oh wait, we can totally play this. I'm dumb. We don't shoot. The drone shoots. Okay. Shard? Shard. Max shard reached. Evasion for free. Block evolution is too much block. We'd be better off mooning. Powering up our block. We need a dizzy card that gives us maximum. That's what we need. Dude, one of these days I'll actually like stun you. There we go, finally. I gotta admit though, Crystalline Entity doesn't move if you're in the middle, and there's only 3 cannons that can actually hurt us, which makes me think that what we do is we actually just get some moons out there constantly. I want to draw. Right, that makes a lot of sense actually. And like right now, we can't get hit. Oh, we gotta stun you! The best defense, well no, the best defense is a really big shield, but the second best defense is a good offense. I'm gonna lose 2 of my drones because I was kind of dumb about it, but we should still be okay. Moon. We gotta attack twice. So Mage Hand. Draw. Now, theoretically, this should stun because we have Stun Calibrator. And we have a stun charge. Your next attack will stun. Perfect. Kick their butt, Books. Language! Why are they so concerned about Books' language? Yeah, I misplayed this fight, but it is still gonna be perfectly fine. Shard it up. Give me a... You're just dead. That went fine. We can't move after we get through our deck once, so we gotta be very careful about positioning. Okay, that's the one, Endless Magazine. You get a chip shot every turn. Heal 2, gain a non-temp crystal shard. I kind of want this in the deck. Quantum Quarry, gain a shard every turn. I don't think we need this if we just have enough crystal shards in the deck. I'm gonna take Perfect Specimen. And I kind of just want to play it just to get the crystal shard. Each turn, the first time you play a 0-cost card, do its actions twice. That's really good. Shield Burst, every time you gain shield, gain temp, warp, mastery 3, shield 3, evade. That's actually good because we don't have a lot of evade, but let's get the 0 doubler and go full in on books. Cat, I've been analyzing these crystals some more. And they resonate at the same frequency as the cosmic background radiation of this pocket universe. In each loop, that frequency is increasing exponentially. Is that good or bad? I don't know, but it suggests that these loops are not infinite. They have to come to an end. Okay, do you need to hold that crystal while explaining this? Yes. I like that we're getting lore just in the middle of all of this. Okay, we have to move on this turn. The first 0-cost card will be doubled, so that'll be either Wave Beam or Crystal Shard. It will be Crystal Shard, so we're gonna draw 2 and get 2 shard. That seems real good. Should have played this first, probably. We don't have any attacks, so we do have to put up some sort of a blocker or move. I guess, actually Glimmer could stun, because it will do 2 attacks. For each attack for 2, so the second one should stun calibrate. We can stun him in 1 hit. We will lose all of our shards, but we got 2 in the draw pile now. If we play this. So we'd have to move, moon, crystal, crystal. I think I'm okay with that. Move, moon, crystal, crystal. Now that doesn't exhaust, does it? Oh, it does exhaust. You can make it not exhaust, or you can make it do 3 damage. I think actually it doing 3 damage is probably good enough as just like 1 big KO card. I think I'd be down with that. You're gonna hit me for 4. I can't move, so the Jupiter drone would get destroyed. Rip. I can stop you from buffing, and I can make it so that we only take 1 damage. But this is not an ideal turn. This is what we run into, not being able to actually move. We're gonna take 2, we're gonna take 2, go down to 4 HP. That's not good. Right. Probably not how we wanted to do that, but will actually be totally fun. Heal for 2. Stun your ass. Draw. Oh, right. You know, drawing this and then holding it in hand is not bad, like, at all. Play twice. Right. One of these days I'm gonna remember that. And now, actually, because we have this in the deck, we can take a look at how it upgrades. I think, right? Crystal Shard. Maybe it hasn't been added to my deck yet until we finish this. EMP. Shield 0, stun, end turn. Mineral Deposit. Launch a Geode. Dodge 3 to the left, and then launch another Geode. It is flippable. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the upgraded variant. Dude, honestly, to be able to move if you need it is pretty good, but maybe we don't care about flipping that much. Maybe we care more about being stationary and just, you know, stunning constantly. Let's go. So many combats early. What the heck? Let's go down. Hey, Delilah. Okay, the first 0-cost card is played twice. Give me 2 draw and 2 shard. Currently taking not that much damage. Status. Because we don't want the status, I like moving then stun charge, then shooting. But if we do it here, we stop the missile, and then we can just move one left and then, you know, have a turn next turn, which I also like, because if we do it like that, we do, in fact, we don't even have to move. We can save the dodge, and then we save the dodge for later. So let's do a moon. I would like to add crystal shards to my draw pile, and I would like to stun your ass. Actually, because of the temp shield, we're not taking any damage. We do get the status effect, which is engine stall. You cannot move. That's not that bad, but we would like to get the, not basic dodge, the basic shift. We're taking 4. Give me a mage hand. Well, actually, the next one time I try to move, so a lunge Jupiter Moon will do it. So you know what, give me a shard. That's fine. Give me a lunge. Then I can just move out of the way. Get some more block. There's no reason to attack again on this turn, unfortunately, but we're not gonna be stalled out. Stop moving so much. Shift me. Okay, here's the deal. Ooh, we can work with this actually. This is fine. Just move one more. Multi-shot will stun you. And we're doing damage, and we're doing damage. Don't worry about the armor, folks. You're doing great, kid. Okay, we can move one. Block evolution. I want the third tier of this to actually give us max. Oh, excuse me, I had a sneeze. What the heck? You know, we could have Wave Beam get used twice. Unfortunately, on this turn, that's not that helpful, is it? So give me draw. We already have enough block. The Wave Beam discards, right? Yeah, so it probably isn't worth playing. We'll just play Overpower instead. Next turn, we will hopefully have a lot of damage because this guy should move to the right. Ooh, and oh, baby, that just about does. I'm dumb, but we're still okay. I thought the missile launcher was on the left, okay? Unpolished crystal. We don't need a second one. Stun shot we don't need because we have stun calibrator, I think. Do we need upgrades? What are we gonna upgrade? Oh, crystal shard has no upgrades. Look at that. I guess maybe shield surge would actually be a pretty good upgrade target to give us that maximum block. But then again, we are just mostly reliant on stuns. That's been upgraded. Attacking for 3 using this as a KO is actually pretty good as well. Yeah, let's go down. Once we get enough moons out there, we can't really be hit, which is awesome. So don't stun charge twice, draw twice. Sorry, draw twice. One missile is gonna come out, which doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, we can just block that. What do we want to play twice? Basic shift or basic dodge? I would like a, or draw. I think I would like basic dodge because we're gonna have to move out of the way here. Then we can do that. We have 2 attacks, which is great. We do that here. Give me a moon. Give me a lunge. Basic shot. Sorry, unpolished crystal B, you're a little expensive on this turn, but we're taking no damage. He's not really summoning too many things. And it looks like we're gonna have a turn to just chill. Although this will do 6 damage and kill you, so what do I know? We're gonna miss 6 times, but we're also gonna do 6 damage and then kill you. Bloodstone Bolt. Was this uncommon? On upgrade, we would be able to hit this very frequently. Like most times it comes around. And a free attack, pretty good. We can even make it hit twice. Dude, take it. We got a thin, not thin, but we got a cheap deck. It is very cheap. And actually on turn 1, we're guaranteed to get, if we want, 2 shard. So like we can play this card easily. So I'm gonna actually upgrade it. It seems like a very good damage attack. Ah, hello again. It is me, Dracula. Oh hey, it's Dracula. My old friend, Dracula. What's new? Just running a miserable pile of errands today. May I interest you in some vampiric dark arts? Leech. Piercing, heals you. Exhausts. Gain a leech, gain 2 leeches. 2 leeches, I don't want these cards. They're too expensive. Gain energy every 3rd turn, very good. We need energy. Ah, Sasha! Sports! I don't know how much, I don't know what's gonna happen if we summon the Jupiter drone. Will it move left 1? And can we move left enough to get to the ball? I don't know if we can even do this, because if we can't move left enough, we can't hit the ball. Maybe if we stack up basic shift, we can just shift the ball into the net or something. Dude, I have no idea. Let's freaking try it. What's the worst that we have? What's the worst that happens? We lose? Who cares? Ah, shucks, no cockpit. So we need to double up the move, but we do get ace. I forgot about getting ace. So we should be able to move it every turn, at the very least. So it's gonna buff. If I attack here, you will not hit the ball. I kind of want you to hit the ball so I can move it more. Alternatively, we can just do a setup turn and then let you come to me. Which I think I'd rather do. I don't think we want overpower. I think we just want to put up some blocks and chill. Dude, flipping lunge to move it left would be awesome, but I can't do that. So the buff was the evasion on the right side, so you know what it's gonna do next turn. I understand. We don't have a drone, so this doesn't do anything, I'm realizing. So give me double crystal shard. Or double wave beam, but that seems unnecessary. I wanna know. Sports? It moves it too, which is very interesting. And then we can move 2. Add a wave beam. Spend the energy on this turn, basically, even though it doesn't matter, I think. We're not taking any damage, so chill. This is gonna be a slow game of sports ball. Generator just kicked in. Thank you, Perry, for reminding me. We want to double up on something like shift, because we can just push the ball into the net and cheat. Thank you for that. Give me a draw. We don't need to double up on the dodge, because we get 1 per turn. So I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna moon. Moves the ball. Let's move. Let's get mage hand. Hopefully it doesn't cost shard. It did, but that's fine. Basic shot does nothing. I just wanted to see, I wanted to test. You're gonna do 3 damage and you're going to dodge right next turn. I think I'm gonna move. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gold! What prize do you want? Artifacts or the ball? I'm gonna take the artifact. The ball is cool, but let's take the artifact. Every time an attack misses the enemy, they take 1 damage. The end with more than 0 energy gain a shield or heal 1 after each combat. Probably Grazer Beam, because we're going to be hitting with drones that might miss. That's my thinking. Why the heck are you here, dude? It's still fine, though. Give me a shift. I want to double on this. Shard. Shard. Dodge. Let's get the moon out. And then we'll hit you for 3, because we can. We could stun you too. In fact, we can stun you and hit you for 6, now that I'm thinking about it. Stun charge, hit for 6. I can hit you for more. You know what, let's do this. No, let's not do this. It's only gonna hit for 2. Which is actually not hitting for 2, it's hitting for more than 2, but whatever. I think we're not gonna lose a drone. I'm gonna move everything. Asteroid blocks another shot. You are going to try to give me garbage. I like the idea of just hitting with the multi-shot, like Jupiter's Moon, multi-shot, block shot, move over 1. We'll take no damage. We could also shift over, but I want to move over because I don't like that he's hitting me here. We'll move, moon. This only hits once, so it's not going to hit the stun calibrator. So we'll multi-shot. Completely negate all of his actions, give myself 1 more shield, which will block most of that damage, and now this is where we just chill. Overpower. Mage hand. It's gonna hit for 16. You're dead. Books. You're so good. Payback. Whenever this ship is hit, immediately shoot a 1 damage attack. That'll be out of all of the drones, which is very interesting. Very weird, but super expensive. This is a much better card for like a full-on Dizzy build when you have 5 max shield, not when you have 3. And we don't even have anything that increases our shield. We can't attack, we can't get hit frequently. Meteor, move, and Geode launch. I like this because we don't launch the rock directly into our Jupiter drones, but I don't think we need it. Let's skip. You may hold 1 more shard. Jupiter exclusive artifact. Jupiter drones do 1 more damage when directly in front of your comms. Comms are weak. I think shard collector. We're building shard very quickly. And who cares about 1 more damage, you know? Now, we still have basic shots in the deck. Do we want to keep those? I don't know. Wait a minute. How many basic shots do we have? 2? I thought you started with 3. Maybe this ship doesn't because of the basic shift. You get a shot instead. That would make sense. Let's make Glimmer shot be a 1-shot. Now that we have 4 maximum. Hello, Rix. So what do we double up on? Well, we can hold 4 shard now. Books is getting out of control on this run. The shifting is good, but unnecessary. Let's double up on the draw. I mean, we got a lot of 0-cost cards on that turn. And we can stun with multi-shot, but we are gonna take no damage on this turn as long as you play the turn correctly. Move. Move the moon. Smack him. And actually, let's get that freaking multi-beam out. Why not? It's that or gain 1 block and get a card out of the deck. We just added a card to the deck. I don't know. When you say it like that, it doesn't seem that good, does it? Now, this is one we're gonna have to think about. 9 damage, but it's going to hit 4. It's gonna do 12, it's gonna do 24 damage. I can't quite kill you, but I almost can kill you, which is very funny. Actually, do you think a Glimmer shot overpower Jupiter's moon kills here on the cockpit? Because overpower makes attacks do more damage, this should make the attacks do more damage, right? So it's gonna do 6 times 6. It's gonna do 36 damage. My math tells me that's a kill. Did I just 2-turn evil rigs? You only got 35 HP, my dude, my girl. Books! Best character. Payback, shield gun, endless mag. Dude, no. Why? Endless mag is actually good for powering up stun calibrator, but at this point, we're not doing that. Dirty engines, energy and then trash. Permanently gain max shield, gain 1 shield at the start of every turn. If shield was full, take 2 hull damage. I'll take warp prep, or better warp prep. And move on. We've got like the best books run here. We gotta remove a bunch of other cards that are not books cards at this point. Okay. That artifact is doing my job for me. Guess I'll just relax. We can't double this because we can't play it because we don't have a drone. If we drone play this, we'll take 2. If we drone play this, this will only do 1 attack, but we can still stun you. So double up on Shard. And next turn we can probably kill you because we just drew the Glimmer shot. So give me a moon. We only need 2 attacks. Basic shot lunge would probably do it. And then next turn with another drone, we'll be able to do 9, 18 damage. Maybe more if we hit the weak point. So, you're gonna get temp shield though, but we are gonna do damage. So give me a basic shot lunge that'll knock you out. We could do more damage, but I want to save the shard for the Glimmer shot, because a Glimmer shot can kill you. With overpower, we know that we have learned this lesson. We know that overpower will kill you, because now it'll do it's gonna do 15 and then 18, which is 33 damage, I think, because of the weak cockpit, of course. Lose all shard for each attack, do 2. No, we only need 1 of these. Extra battery, maybe. If we don't need that much energy. This is a skip. I do like wave charge being pre-upgraded, but we just don't need it. Let's do a mix, lots of question marks, and 1 elite, 1 repair. Getting a weird signal, an offering from another timeline. Take 1 of Riggs, Max, or Isaac. Ooh, I mean, if we get, we can't do it, but if we got Riggs cards and we could get infinite draw, that would be very funny. Let's take 1 of 2 Riggs cards, just to see what happens. No draw shot, but quick thinking, could do the same thing, but it doesn't do any damage, but we have 0 cost attacks. I'm just gonna take skip, actually. I feel like I'm getting someone else's ideas. Is this normal? It is fun to think about doing that, though. Let's continue to upgrade. The upgrades have been very good. We don't need 2 stuns. Shield Surge hasn't been important, but it might be worth an upgrade. I do like a lunge upgrade. You know what? Multi-shot is pretty solid on upgrade. But actually, let's remove these basic shots. We're not gonna need them. Okay. If we move once, we'll be fine. Double basic dodge or double crystal shard? Let's double basic dodge because we have unpolished crystal in hand. So having a lot of dodge early is very helpful. Get a moon out, move out of the way, give me just some, give me the corrupted core because we have maximum block. You're gonna add garbage, but we can not? We can engineer a stun. Actually, can we? No, we can't. We can't engineer a stun on both, so that's okay. Put out a moon, shift me, overpower me, do some damage. I mean, with 4 shard and 1 overdrive, when we draw a glimmer shot, that should kill you. Even playing it like this, which is entirely intentional, by the way. So this is gonna do 4 damage, 12 times, but this one is only gonna hit for 3 damage. So it's -3. So it's 48 minus, it's 45 damage? Bucks! Multi-blast, infinite attack, 2 damage. It's actually not that bad. Infinite retain would be tempting, but I don't think we need it. We need to thin out the deck more. My head hurts. Healing, damage, evasion. You know, I'm gonna take evasion here. Although, we haven't really done much healing. Maybe we should take healing and then just play it to exhaust the card. But evasion does give us 10 evasion. All of Dizzy's card attacks deal 1 more damage. Sick. That doesn't even upgrade. I thought they did upgrade. I thought I remember upgrading one of those once before. Okay, well, at least we know what we're doing. What we're doing is, and you know, I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. We're gonna Jupiter's Moon, move, draw, get another Jupiter's Moon, and start getting the process to shard kill out earlier, you know? Give me a moon, give me some basic dodges, end turn. This guy, he doesn't get any stronger if you just wait. And then, honestly, save the card. At this point, this is still stunning. I don't think it's gonna be a KO though. It's gonna be 3 damage. How many times? 8 times plus 4 damage. So 3 times 8, 24 plus 4, 28 damage. Should still kill you. I feel like my math was off there. It's not plus 4, it's plus 2, but it still got lethal, exactly. Medusa Field turns mid-row objects into geodes. We don't want to turn mid-row objects into geodes. Gain a stun every turn, unnecessary. Acid cannon, unnecessary. Jet thrusters to evade on first turn. That seems very good because we don't have evasion generation. We only have what we have. You are the Duplatron. Lose a 4 max hull. Maybe not. Honestly, maybe just duping the crystal shard. Why not dupe ephemeral dodge? That's funny. We don't really need it, but do we really need that much shard generation? We get 3 every time we shuffle. Give me the dodge. I don't want to lose 4 max health, but we'll just do it like this. Continue to remove the basic shots, which are unnecessary. Maybe the lunge is worse, because we don't really want to move. Time to go, good luck! So we have 5 dodge. You know what? Give me 10 dodge. Sweet, sweet, sick. Swick? Did I say swick? We do have an attack, so we can stun you. So we need to consider this. I can actually stun twice if we Crystal Shard. And now we're taking no damage. Actually, no, we do have to do it like this. I don't want to lose my drones. We can't play this, unfortunately. The Unpolished Crystal adding 2 more. We're gonna have to wait for that to shuffle, which is not ideal. Definitely not ideal, but that's okay. Hey, there's another ephemeral dodge. Let's gain another 10 dodge. Now we have 23 dodge. Seems pretty good. We will not be able to keep a drone alive on this turn. So this is really just using the drone to tank a hit. I think we'll move left, toss 1, and then we'll move left. Take 1. You might as well do a block shot. End your turn. I don't think we have to save energy. So losing a drone sucks, but that's okay. We get 1 per turn. And I do think this is a pretty good Glimmer shot. It's not the most damage, but it will stun. It'll do a decent amount of damage. We're not gonna get that like 1 turn KO that I want, but this is still, we need to stun. They're armored. Have to find a weaker target. Don't worry about it, Perry. We're fine. We're doing all right, Perry. We still have 23 evasion. Look, for evasion, all you need is enough. All you need is enough. I do like a lunge, but this missile has to go. A lunge and moving the missile works. Overpower is probably worth playing now. We have nothing that we can play for 0, though. If we are going to lunge, here's what we do. Move everything, Jupiter's moon, then lunge. Then Mage Hand, because this will stun. Ooh, it did! It didn't! We're gonna lose our drones! That's okay. Sorry, Jeff. And George. Not the best, not the best. This should be okay. Instead of Mage Hand, let's add a Wave Charge and get this played. Wow, good job. No problem, Books, don't worry about it. Dude, Dizzy has done nothing on this combat. I'm very sorry, Dizzy. I wish we could have done more with you, but you've just been a little unnecessary. Sorry. Okay, well, we can stun. Why don't we just move over and do it? We've got so much movement, like we could just do this, and then overpower, lunge, block shot. I mean, that nearly killed you. I wasn't even paying attention, and it nearly killed you. Great run. Like, easy run, not at all worried, and it was all Books from the beginning. How did I die twice with Books previously? I don't understand. Who shall it be? I guess Dizzy did nothing. You know what? Because Dizzy did nothing and they were just chilling the entire time, let's just have Dizzy get one of his memories. I've been doing some reading. You know, my free time between the eternities and a timeless void, I saw The Cobalt, the time crystal embedded in the core. Well, okay, that's a pretty big plot element, Dizzy. You're dropping this on us right now, all at once. By the way, the singularity of this Romulan warbird here is an actual time crystal, and we've been messing with it and uploaded cat AI into it. That's you, right? It was. So then the core, it was like an egg, seed, sentient, singularity. You do not have the perfect word for it. Egg, got it. T-minus 137 days. I cast Fireball on my own sword. The sword erupts in an extremely cool blaze of flame. Your goblin attackers step back, filled with a terrible fear, the type of fear that makes them take an additional 50% damage on your next attack. Nice, hold the sword to the sky and cast Mighty Yell. What do you yell? I yell, I'm gonna get your butts with my cool flaming sword. The damage boost goes up to 60%. Yes! Hey, what are you guys playing? Chess. Can I play? That's not how you play chess. Books. You are the best character in this damn game. Your cards and crystal mechanics are awesome. We had 4 or 5 different books relics? I think we had 4. But those relics were very, 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 very good. Temp shield every turn, basically. A crystal shard on the first turn that gives us temp shield. That then gets doubled into double shard and double draw for free. And then the Glimmer shot doing upwards of 45 something damage we maxed out on in one turn, thanks to Overpower. Perry did nothing. Dizzy did, even less than nothing. It was all Books, but Books doesn't have any memories. Books is not a character involved in this time loop. Fantastic run. And we unlocked the new starter ship, the Tide Runner. Super cool. It's surprisingly nimble for something made of dead trees. Is this thing functional? It has a 2 wide gap in the middle, but it's technically 6 wide, only 4 hittable. We got it. Oh, it's a freaking pirate ship. We got to take a look. Warp prep. They all start with warp prep. Immediately after you play the leftmost or rightmost card in your hand, move left or right 1. So there's a card that does this. I forget where it is in the deck, who has it, maybe Max. If you play your leftmost or rightmost card, you move left or right. This is just that built in. At the start of combat, add an anchor to your draw pile. Your ship cannot move if this card is in your hand. For 1 energy, you can play it. You don't know when this will be drawn because it's not retained. It doesn't get added to your hand. It's not like the Ares ship. Sometimes you will just get the anchor. Very interesting. I have no idea how this will actually play, but on the surface it seems bad, but it is also free movement. And free movement is actually kind of nice because it means that you can dodge, and especially having 2 empties, you probably want the ability to dodge. Jupiter is such a powerful ship though. I mean, they're all good except for the first one. Artemis sucks because it's 5 wide. Ares is freaking awesome, although it does have very little HP, especially on hardest, where you only have 3? But it's a freaking cool ship. Jupiter is hilariously overpowered with the Jupiter drones. Gemini is cool, not necessarily that powerful, but if you get stuns, it's really nice because you can alternate stuns. Tide Runner, no idea. Hey, for everyone out there on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the links below in the video description. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Cobalt Core.